Every time I talk to a locker room of football players, I ask, how many consider yourself a storyteller? Maybe 5 raise their hand. I say, how many have social media? The whole room does. I say, you're living a story every day. You've often said, like, you're living your philosophy every day, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
To your point about coaches, because I think you're known, Pete Carroll, competing. Anybody in sport would say that. They'd also, second sentence, probably be like, he's going to coach you on having to have a philosophy. When coaches are wondering, like, how do I do that?
Yeah.
Like, how do you help them have depth? Because when I've asked this in production meetings, I get all great words, right? I just get a variance of words, and I sit back, didn't really own that answer. Like, I don't feel it in the depths of the bones.
Ask them again a couple days later, see what they say.
Yeah. So I'm curious for you, like, how do you coach somebody up on, like, how to get there?
It's a process. It's a process of self-discovery that you're going through it. It's happening. You might want to gain control of what's going on, and be aware of it, because like we say, you've already made all the choices that guide your life. How you get up in the morning, what you do, how you act, what you wear, the music you listen to, the books you read, whatever. Those are all choices that you're making, but they become something magnanimous in your life when you realize, yes, these are the choices that I've been making, and this tells me a story of who I am and what I'm all about. So that there's a process in there that there's no easy way to do it. You either do it or you don't, and you have to work at it. You have to take yourself through it, and it's painstaking to hang with it till you get to the words that really represent what your thoughts and your feelings are. To just write something down that you heard, that don't mean nothing. That's a start, but then look at the words. Do the words really stand for what you believe in? Always compete, man. I can't get any more simple. That's as simple as it gets. And respect means regard. And those decisions that you've made about the thoughts and the feelings that you have. And my favorite one is talking about uncompromising principles. What are the principles that that's you. You're not bending. You're going to fight your ass off to prove that this is what you feel. That until you realize what those are, and there might not be very many of them in your life. You might not even know, and it might take you a long time to get there. That doesn't mean that it's not worth going for. It's not worth pursuing, because to get there and to understand the depth allows you to act in accordance with the person you know yourself to be. And it's crucial. And if you take pride in being you, then you've got to be authentic. And to be authentic, you got to be consistent. And so to be consistent, you got to know what the heck you're repeating. Their teams can go win a championship and do something, and if they don't really know how they got there, they ain't going to do it again. They'll may luck into it some years later. It's being able to come back and utilize the principles that you believed in, that took you to the place that you achieved, that allows you to come back and make them win once.